to the Universal Truth Podcast, part 32. Welcome to today's episode where we dive into the profound wisdom of Guru Nanak, exploring his timeless teachings with a contemporary touch. Guru Nanak, the founder of Sikhism, imparted spiritual insights that transcend time, culture, and religion. His teachings serve as a beacon of light, guiding us through the complexities of life toward spiritual enlightenment and unity with the divine. Today, we will delve into one of his verses, which beautifully illustrates the journey of the soul toward divine presence, emphasizing the importance of humility, devotion, and divine grace. Imagine having 100,000 tongues, each of those tongues multiplying 100,000 times more. Even with this incredible multitude of voices, all harmonizing in a celestial symphony to proclaim the sacred name of the Almighty, we would still be humbled by the enormity of what needs to be said. Picture the grandeur of this chorus reverberating across the infinite cosmos, singing the praises of the Lord of the universe. Guru Nanak begins with a powerful metaphor, inviting us to imagine an unimaginable scenario where our capacity for expression is exponentially increased. This illustrates the boundless nature of divine praise and the inherent limitations of human language. No matter how many voices we have, the praises of the Almighty are infinite and cannot be fully captured by any number of tongues. This metaphor emphasizes the vastness of the divine and the humility with which we should approach our spiritual practice. With these countless tongues, I would endlessly chant the hallowed name of the One, the Supreme Master of the cosmos, 1,000,000 upon 1,000,000 times. This endless chant would form a divine melody, echoing the Creator's splendor and magnificence. Each utterance brings us a step closer to the divine, weaving a tapestry of devotion that binds every being to the essence of the One. Here, Guru Nanak underscores the power of repetition and devotion. Chanting the name of the Supreme Master is not just a verbal exercise, it is a profound spiritual practice that brings the devotee closer to the divine. Each repetition of the sacred name is like a stitch in a tapestry, gradually binding the soul to the divine essence. This practice of Nam Simran, or meditative repetition of God's name, is central to Sikh spirituality, emphasizing the transformative power of focused devotion. On this sacred path, we ascend the steps of the celestial ladder, merging ever closer with the divine. Each step is a milestone on the journey to ultimate unity, a climb toward the summit of spiritual fulfillment, where we become one with the divine. This exalted path reveals our true purpose, to merge with the infinite, dissolving our soul into the boundless ocean of his love and grace. Guru Nanak presents the spiritual journey as an ascent, a progressive series of steps leading to ultimate unity with the divine. Each step symbolizes a spiritual milestone, a deeper realization, and a closer union with the infinite. This metaphor of a ladder implies effort, persistence, and upward movement, reflecting the idea that spiritual growth is an ongoing process of ascension toward divine consciousness. Listen to the whispers of the celestial spheres, where a divine symphony reverberates across the heavens. Even the humblest creatures, the worms that crawl in the earth, feel a profound yearning to return to their sacred origin. This magnetic pull of the ethereal realms compels even the lowliest beings to aspire toward the eternal embrace of the divine sanctuary. This longing transcends the physical plane, evoking a deep desire within all creatures to reunite with the infinite, to journey back to the source of all creation, where they might find true solace and eternal rest. In this verse, Guru Nanak draws attention to the universal yearning for divine connection. The entire cosmos, from the celestial spheres to the humblest creatures, is animated by a profound longing to return to its source. This metaphor beautifully captures the inherent spirituality of all existence and the innate desire within every being to reconnect with the divine origin. It suggests that spiritual aspiration is not limited to humans, but is a fundamental characteristic of all life. O revered Nanak, it is solely through the divine grace and benevolent gaze of the Supreme that one attains union with the divine. All the hollow boasts and deceitful proclamations of the deluded and false are but empty echoes, devoid of substance and truth. They are like chaff blown away by the wind of divine justice, revealing their true worthlessness. It is only through the boundless mercy and compassionate vision of the Almighty that one is drawn into the sacred embrace of the eternal. The grandiose declarations of the insincere crumble before the tidal wave of divine reality. In the grand tapestry of existence, only the threads woven with the light of divine grace endure, shining brightly against the backdrop of time, while the fabric of falsehood is torn apart and cast aside. Guru Nanak concludes with a powerful affirmation of divine grace. It is not through our efforts alone, but through the merciful gaze of the Almighty that we attain union with the divine. This verse serves as a reminder of the limitations of human pride and deceit. True spiritual elevation is granted by divine grace, and all falsehoods are ultimately exposed and swept away by the justice of the divine. This teaches us humility and the importance of sincere devotion over empty proclamations. Summary: in today's episode, we've explored a profound teaching from Guru Nanak, which invites us to contemplate the limitless nature of divine praise, the power of devotional practice, and the journey towards spiritual unity with the divine. We imagined the grandeur of a celestial symphony praising the Almighty, underscored the importance of chanting the divine name, and considered the spiritual ascent toward union with God. We also reflected on the universal yearning for divine connection found in all beings, and acknowledged that it is through divine grace that we attain spiritual fulfillment. This teaching reminds us to approach our spiritual journey with humility, sincerity, and unwavering devotion. Thank you for joining us today as we delved into these timeless teachings of Guru Nanak. Stay tuned for more insights in our next episode, where we continue to explore the profound wisdom of the Sikh gurus and its relevance to our contemporary lives.